Hello, welcome back to my channel, Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. So I am in the starts of my videos and I did say I had some new stuff that arrived, and this is one of the decks that's just come in. It arrived yesterday, to be fair. I've taken off the cellophane, but I haven't actually been through the deck individually one by one and had a good look at it. So let's take a look and see what is in Lucy Cavendish's Les Vampires. I have another one of this lady's sets and one on order that should be arriving later today. So I'll probably have to flip through that one too. So I have the Oracles of Shadows and Light, which is how I know that these are amazing. So I've taken the polythene off. Let's get going. Let's see what's in here. So this deck is matte, is the first off. Even the book is matte, the box is matte, which is good because it doesn't reflect or play with the light. So the guidebook is, it's one of our standard guidebooks. Tells us a bit about the authors. And then we have the cards in here. So that's a bit different to the other book that I have. So this one has a blessing, curse, and working with the card. So that's quite interesting. And it's black and white with the pictures clearly in there, look, and everything's numbered as well. With my other deck, it took me ages to work out how to find the cards in the book because I couldn't see the numbers hidden in the tops. So there are some spreads in here as well and how to use them. Does anyone else do books backwards? I always flick from the back to the front. I'm terrible. But if I'm reading a book, I start from the front. I never start from the back if I'm reading a book. Okay, so there we go. That's the guidebook. The cards, okay, so this bit I'm less favourable about. So my other deck comes with an insert so that the cards sit neatly and I can use them stored in the box safely, but this sadly doesn't. Right, so what should we do? Should we do this? Let's just do that all together, shall we? So I'll just go through. Eternal Youth. Oh, look at the backs. Look at that. They're lovely. There's a horse's eyes glowing. These are fabulous. I can't wait to get in and see the messages that comes from the book. Maybe we'll do that as well. Seduction. Creator. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Look at that. Love that one. And Last Day in the Light. Ooh, intriguing. That's a beautiful card. Kind of reminds me, is it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Kind of feel. Maybe Gothic. Call for help. Primal. Oh. Empathy. Simpatico and kindness. Curious. Reason. These are really intriguing. Anti-hero. Do I need to go faster? Look at the eyes. I mean, that is just... That card speaks a lot, doesn't it? Absolutely. I think many of us can relate to the words on that card alone, can't we? I think many people that question what we're taught and things end up feeling like they were once misfits and outsiders. Do you know what makes you far more interesting in the long run? Free will, free spirit. Oh, love conquers all. That kind of has that Beauty and the Beast look about it, doesn't it? Jealousy. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, jealousy. Oh, the butterflies, they're luminous, look, they just are popping off the page. Burnt by the sun. Yep, be careful what you wish for. Absolutely. Witness to no personal evidence to speak out. Do you know, we're kind of coming into this. This is like a really prominent card right now, isn't it? Calling out, speaking out, pointing out when things aren't as they should be. You know, just allowing people to know, questioning people. It's a really big topic. Look at that pomegranate. The fruit of Persephone. Oh, now, look at that. Stalked, invaded and watched. Oh, yes. Chills, right? The old upstart. She's quite pretty. We all need a little bit of discipline in our lives, I think. And continuity helps. So we have sacrifice. Oh, that's beautiful. Religion. The colours, I think, are just delightful in some of these. I understand Lucy Cavendish also does a book, or there's a book from the artist and Lucy maybe combined. I need to check my information there. But I have to say, it's on my wish list for... it's in my Amazon wish list basket. I came across it, but I bought these 2 decks instead. But yeah, I can see me definitely looking to purchase that book come New Year, because I've purchased far too much this year, so I need to rein it back a bit as we've got, dare I say, Christmas coming. Transgression. Hope. And resurrection. Look at that. Card 44. So there you go. It's 44 cards in the box. If I hadn't said that out loud, I'm pretty sure it's on the deck somewhere. So should we have a look and see? I shuffle long ways because my hands are not big enough to shuffle these the other way. So let's just have a little... Should we take that one? Who do we get? Compassion. So card 14, and let's take a look in the book and see what the book says to give you an idea of what we get. So, there are times... What do I do? I've got to read that as well. There are times in our life when circumstances and people and what we see have certain... I can't read that. Hang on, sorry. Let's do it the other way around. So, we'll look at the card. There are times in our life when circumstances and people and what we see have a certain horror to them. It is in the horror of being unable to believe that there is such cruelty and malice and injustice in the world. Do you know what? That's so true. If anything has, come to light these last few months, is kind of the predicaments that we end up in, and then watching how people unfold and the courses that go with them and how we behave as humans in the end. So the blessing for this card, this is an opportunity to change your mind about who has compassion within our hearts and who is a caring being, for the great nurturing tenderness and yearning to ease the misery of the world through being kind to you at this time will come through an unexpected source. There is great goodness in their act, although you may never have thought of them as one of the kind who cares. So we're looking to be surprised by somebody. That's always nice. The curse of the card. You may fear that accepting help will mean you are judged as weak. When you accept the help that you will be offered, you will become stronger, and that is strength that will be seen most clearly. So if you want to work with this card could be also herald a time when you seek to do volunteer work. So perhaps you might want to help others in unexpected situations and become, in the same way, the embodiment of the holy human expression that is the most beautiful, compassion. So there you go. So if you're using it to work and improve yourself, then you'd use it to inspire you to do some work to help others, or, you know, those neighbourly acts, something kind for somebody else that they're not expecting. Also, when the offer, the arm of help comes to you, accept it, because, you know, by ignoring it, you could be cutting your nose off to spite your face. So there we are. Fab. Love these. Right. There you go. That's my first unboxing and flip through. Have you got these cards? How do you work with them, and what do you find works for you with these? What's your favourite card? Would love to know. Looks like I've got a few already, so I can't wait to dig in and see what else comes out with these. Okay, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.